journey for me really started to accelerate when I retired completely from rugby, and then I had to be in the game. I had to be pushing the pencils myself. And since then, it's been a combination of the entrepreneurial side, but then I bought a business which folded into a bigger technology business, and I then took, it's been 5 years of a desk job, literally learning how to dot the I's and cross the T's, because I realized that every entrepreneur's got the same creativity and drive, etc., as the next guy, but you need to understand the corporate structures, environment, and their needs if you're going to be trying to service them. So that's the journey in a nutshell. Technology's never been that daunting for me. I've always been a relatively early adopter. So I was able to sort of try and understand, obviously bring in experts where needed, but what I like is sort of a hybrid of what my skills were, as they say in South Africa, an ex-sportsman can get, at least a couple of hundred people to the opening of anything, and outside loo or an envelope, it doesn't matter, but it's got to work and it's got to be interesting. So I tried to cross-pollinate, tried to get people to the opening, but then also keep them there, and that's where the transition happened. So in the technology space, we distribute two things: the Sharp brand, so it's calculators, screens, points of sale, copiers, and the calculator space. I think we're the biggest distributor of Sharp calculators in the world. So that was completely foreign to what I'd done before, but not foreign in terms of understanding systems, understanding the businesses that needed to use them. And then it was my job to go and find other businesses we could tack on. So we bought a small Wi-Fi business, we bought a security business, we bought products and people who could sell those products into our growing community of customers. The interesting side for what I've done is I've started various businesses. I've also started a charity, and we had to pivot the charity quicker because that was focused on people. The business ones, the businesses have been able to reinvest, re-understand, engineer, change, tweak much quicker than a charity which had one endpoint where the consumer was out there, they had to benefit from giving. We just created an environment where they could give more effectively, used an overseas model, and it didn't work in South Africa as well. It has subsequently become more successful because like I said, we've been able to change it a bit and do more corporate giving, which affected the same benefit to the charitable cause, but we had to sell to less people, and make it more effective. I do think, however, in the South African space that B2B is definitely a sweeter spot to aim at. If you look at the recent sort of acquisitions in that space, I would say 99% of them have been B2B focused businesses. The best thing I've learned is that you know very little. And I've definitely failed more times than I've succeeded, but it's the scale of the success which then pays for the losses, and not every entrepreneurial business can survive like that, or every entrepreneur, and that's the whole essence of trying to understand the market and trying to succeed in it. What I've always been able to do is collaborate well, work with people, and completely defer to knowledge from other people.